Welcome to the podcast. This is the Brothers by Law. I'm your host, Jeffrey Stiff.
And I'm Thomas Bowman, and today we're blasting off into space.
What? Yeah, we're back and we're live.
We are.
Oh man, this is gonna be awful. Why are you so quiet on here? Is that better?
Asians.
Asians?
You gotta blame someone.
And Asians is who you're blaming? Okay.
I don't ask me.
So, here, I'm fiddling with stuff, because, yeah, different location today. We are isolated, because there are complications, right? Good complications.
Yeah. I had some complications with vehicles.
Yeah.
So, it's alright.
We'll get it. Anyways, so this episode we're going to be talking about space?
Well, I mean, how can you not talk about space? We just had a amazing historical event happen.
Yeah, we did.
Are
we talking about the TV show, or are we talking about the actual launch?
Yeah. Which they docked this morning, so that's cool.
Yeah, did you watch the doc or no?
No, I missed the doc.
Same.
I watched the launch though. That was amazing.
I listened to it. I was really bummed out on Wednesday when it didn't launch.
Oh, me too.
I was like, it's gonna launch, and then it never did. I was like, oh, canceled.
Yeah, we had alarm set at work, ready to watch it, and nope, didn't happen. It's like, oh, and they almost didn't do it yesterday. I'm so glad they did though.
You're just like, I swear, if they don't do it, we need something to talk about.
It was just right there, right before the launch time, it started raining really hard. And I was like, oh no, there's 30 seconds left. Don't do this.
Don't, please.
But they launched.
Yeah.
They made it to space, and they made it to the space station.
It was pretty exciting. I sort of watched the launch. I was actually working on my brother's car at the time, so we had it playing in the background. Occasionally I'd watch, and then the other parts I was listening to it. Yeah. I was more involved on the Wednesday one. I had that thing up, but I was like, oh, and then I went to work, and then 30 minutes into work, they're like, oh yeah, we're canceling. I was like, of course they're canceling.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was getting a little nervous there, but yeah, we got it up. They got it up into space, which was amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. So, do you think this is going to be the pinnacle moment where they start sending more people to space? They say that is, but I'm just kind of curious if you think so.
I mean, we gotta wait to see how it comes back. That's the big thing.
Oh, you mean in one piece?
Yeah, because that's what little Musky boy's trying to do.
Yeah.
So we got to see how the shuttle reacts coming back to Earth.
Well, I mean, they've been doing quite a bit of tests, so I think it'll be fine. I'm pulling up our chat right now because I don't have it up. It's just you know what? Let me get this chat going. Okay, I got the chat up. We're good. I don't know.
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we got up to space, which was awesome. They launched, they got to space, we got to,
what?
Got to the shuttle, but the whole purpose is to have these reusable spaceships, so we're not wasting all this money building more and more spaceships and all that. So, I mean, and that's one of the things Elon was saying, that he's more worried about the trip back, too, as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if the space shuttle comes back and he gets back here just fine, then yeah, I mean, then we can start really considering doing more in space.
I will say, watching it and it canceled the first time, I was like, this is something they need to fix. Because could you imagine, you're about to like go to the moon or Mars or whatever, and then your trip gets canceled for a day or a couple days.
Yeah.
Oh
I can't even
man,
imagine how I would feel if I was one of those astronauts. Like, you've already said bye to everybody.
you gotta go back.
You're already, like, your family, everyone you know, like, I'll be gone for, like, months, blah, blah, blah. I might die. I'm going to space. You're
Yeah.
just, like, everything's set. You're in that chair. You're up there for God knows how long. You're just waiting. Who knows what's going through your head. And then they're like, 5 minutes to launch. Okay, yeah, no, we're canceled.
Weather, bad weather.
Oh, everything I've prepped for mentally and everything, and it's like, yeah, no, we'll give it a couple more days. It's like, I already said bye to everybody.
I wonder
Like,
if they're just
I
being.
don't have to say bye again.
I wonder if they're just being overly cautious, or like if it is like that much of a struggle getting a spaceship into space.
It might be a little bit of both.
I hope they're just being overly cautious, because I would like it to be like more user friendly when it comes to like getting into space.
I'm sure, like, there were some actual concerns about the weather, but I think, yeah, they were probably just being a little more cautious because of, the historical impact and, like, the importance of this launch.
Yeah, you don't want to have a bad one right from the
No,
get go.
especially not, the first launch in, like, a long time in American soil. Like, we do not want
Yeah.
that to go bad again.
That'd be pretty sad. Like, oh, first launch and it blew up.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, everyone was given a bunch of crap because he had that one test that blew up. No one was on it, but it was just like a test rocket that exploded.
Weren't they doing a pressurization test?
I don't remember what it was. I just know everyone was giving, like, all talking all this crap, like, oh, well, this shit blew up, and these astronauts going to go to space. Freaking Elon Musk, Herbert.
Yeah, I thought it was like I could be wrong, but I thought they were like testing the pressurization of it to see how much it can endure. And then,
Yeah,
like, I think they quit the test, and then shortly after it quit, it blew up. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I just saw, like, a quick article, and I just looked at the comments just to see what everybody was complaining about.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of people like talking smack.
And then, so we are in space again. That's awesome. From
Yeah.
American soil, we are in space.
Which hopefully will stay that way. You never know. I hope they don't like cut funding or anything. But congrats, congrats, Elon.
The astronauts up there,
Yeah.
the spaceship.
Now speaking of astronauts,
what I really liked was how the part that comes back down to Earth.
Yeah.
And it has that little automated boat that catches up to it. They're both like just sort of what's that word I'm looking for? Autonomous, yeah, autonomous.
Yeah.
So they just sort of find each other and boom.
That is kind of cool. Like, I'll go catch it.
Yeah, they did. It cut out like right as it landed. The camera cut out right as it landed.
I hate when they do that. All right, and then
no. I wanted to see it. Like, let me see it.
Give me like a full 10 seconds of just watching it. Don't cut.
Yeah. But
yeah,
nonetheless, yeah, that was a cool thing to watch.
Yeah, I've watched a few of the satellite launches, so it's kind of cool seeing. I mean, them doing the same kind of procedures, but with like actual people and like a bigger scale. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Yeah. I think it's bigger. I could be wrong, but it seemed like it was a bigger scale than
bigger, like impact.
Yeah,
I would say.
Because I remember watching like the first time that they had to, like, the rocket would come back down and then land itself. I was like, what?
Yeah,
that is cool. I mean, this is the first time with astronauts though, so
yeah,
you can't maneuver the same way. Otherwise, you might give them a little whiplash or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can only imagine certain movements you just got to be a little bit more careful about.
You just can't even imagine like there's so much that goes into all that stuff. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
But since we got astronauts up in space, here soon, Space Force.
Did you see Netflix? They have the Space Force show out now.
I watched 2 episodes.
I watched the. We had it on, and we went through the whole first season, but I didn't really pay attention to it. But I think if I went back and rewatched it, I'd probably somewhat enjoy it.
Yeah. So we went through the first episode, and Vanessa, she's in the kitchen. She's like, "It's really slow." I was like, "It's the first episode. Give it a second." And then after you watch the second episode, I was like, "Yeah, it is really slow. I hope it picks up."
I think that's what sort of caught me off. Is like it was just sort of slow.
Yeah.
Like it is good, but it was slow. It just seemed like it was taking forever.
Which is weird. 'Cause, like, I don't know. Normally, like comedies are a little bit quicker, but this one, like, I don't know. I mean, Steve Carell was pretty good. His raspy accent thing though is throwing me off for a bit there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'd call it an accent, but he was doing a voice.
Yeah, he had some little thing he was trying to do.
And it was funny because, like, a few instances I was poking fun. I was like, "Yep, that's definitely military." Like when he was running, and as he was running, he's like saluting everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, I would love to see an officer do that. Just running like, "Yep,
There was a
yep."
part- I don't remember if it was like early or later on in the season, but they were going on. It's like, oh, Space Force, like they're going like how like the ranks of the whatever the military and the Coast Guard's like, see, we're not the last. They're like, oh no, you're still last. It's like Coast Guard, Salvation Army, Space Force.
Yeah.
I cracked up on that one. I thought it was a little funny little joke they threw in there.
So you watched the whole thing? Did it pick up like at all or get interesting?
Like I said, it was like on. I didn't necessarily watch it.
Oh, okay. So you
I got
definitely
through
got to
like the first
rewatch.
few episodes, and then it sort of just like we were doing other stuff, and it was playing in the background. So I didn't really watch it.
I'm hoping there'd be more of a character development because, like I said, I only watched the first 2 episodes, so like there's some interesting character aspects and everything, but it definitely has a different tone than what I would have liked. I don't know. It seemed like it wasn't sure what to be like because normally like comedies are a little bit more faster paced. This was almost like it was trying to be as slow paced as like a documentary. It felt like.
Yeah, well, it is from the creators of The Office.
So they're gonna have a bad first season.
We'll see what
give it 2 or 3 seasons. It'll be fine.
We'll see what happens. And I need to go back, rewatch it, and see how it actually is after the first few episodes.
The ending to episode 1 was funny though. They finally get that rocket into space, and then the Chinese satellite came and disassembled it. I was like, okay, that I got a chuckle out of that. Then episode 2 with the whole monkey thing, like I was so bored.
Yeah,
it almost lost me there.
There was like one episode where they're in court, and he had to justify like a $10,000 orange for like sending to space.
Well, it needs backstory.
Yeah,
because it's hard for me to believe that he's in charge. I'm just like, okay. What qualities did he have to make general and be in charge? Because I'm not seeing it yet.
Yeah, I don't know. They go further into all that. Like I said, we just sort of had it in the background for most of the day.
Well, it's kind of funny though, because with having all the different space stuff show up all of a sudden. Probably the space decade, where you're just going to see a bunch of movies and television shows talking about space because we're doing space travel, like Star Wars 2.0.
Time for us to go to space.
Yeah. Trying to remember when did we touch down on the moon? 69?
Maybe.
Maybe
I don't remember.
Maybe. What am I doing?
We go to moon.
When did we go to the moon? Moon landing. Moon landing. 59. Oh, damn. I was a full decade off. Okay. Oh, wait, no.
Oh,
First
yeah.
crew mission to land on the moon was July 1969. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was right. Hell yeah. And then Star Wars came out in 77, so yeah, about a decade.
Yeah, the first human-made object to touch the moon was in 59, but the
Yeah.
first actual the landing was 69. So you're close.
That's close. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I could see like within the next decade just a bunch of space stuff coming out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can see a lot more space stuff coming.
Would you ever want to travel to the moon?
If they make it more like safe and fast, yeah. Yeah.
I'd be nervous. Cause like look at all the astronauts and the tests that they have to endure before they do their missions. I'm like, man, I don't know.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, it'd have to be something where they make it a lot more safer and easier and faster to get to other planets, and then yeah, I'd be down.
You'd be done. Yeah. But it'd be kind of interesting, especially being up there and just looking down at Earth. I mean, we see pictures and stuff, but like actually real life seeing them, like, oh, jeez.
I mean, guys, I imagine it's gotta be just amazing and mind blowing.
I've heard astronauts describe it as being just surreal. Like they've never experienced anything like it before.
Those guys, they never did.
Well, yeah, but like there's people tried to paint pictures and stuff. You'd think that you'd be mentally prepared for that kind of thing, but
No. Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's got to be just something outer worldly
it's like
experience.
seeing pictures of the Grand Canyon and actually seeing the Grand Canyon. Like Grand Canyon, like it's just massive. I'm gonna take a helicopter trip over it. I remember just standing over it and I was like, wow, this is just huge. And then driving around was crazy.
Yeah.
Now a trip to Mars, that I don't know.
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
a long time in the making.
Aren't they gonna try and do that in the 2050?
I don't know.
I
We'll
think.
see how technology advances by then.
Yeah. Let's see, human mission to Mars. Oh man, I'm about to find out, guys. Because I've heard a couple different years, but I mean, stuff keeps getting postponed.
Yeah.
Humans on Mars. This is kind of nice having like being right here because I can easily like look stuff up.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, oh,
It's
you
like,
know,
oh,
I need to find some information real quick.
Google this.
Yeah. I keep seeing 2030, but I really doubt that.
I don't see it being in 2030 at all. It's just too soon.
Oh, SpaceX's aspiration goal since 2017 has been to land the first humans on Mars by 2024.
4 years? It ain't gonna. It's gonna take 4 years. How long? Yeah, how long does it take to get to Mars? That's the question.
I think it's a couple months, but because it's kind of
150 to 300 days, depending on the speed of the launch, the alignment of Earth and Mars, and all that.
Yeah, that's probably why they picked 2024 because it's probably aligned really well. That'd be crazy.
Interesting. I imagine it'd take a lot longer.
First uncrewed test missions to Mars during the 2022 window of opportunity. And then...
But then again, like, will they be able to move around? Or are they going to be strapped to that space shuttle for that long?
I would assume they're going to have to move around.
When they go to the space station, they're strapped in those seats, They got no space to move around.
Yeah. I know one of the big issues is muscle loss.
150 to 300 days just strapped to a
vegetable.
Seat. Yeah. You're going to get there and be dead.
Yeah, Yeah, like the amount of muscle you'd lose just by sitting there for that long. That'd just be unbelievable.
Right?
No, says I. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I would like to visit Mars once it's more established.
Yeah, but we got to get to that point where,
Yeah,
safer and easier to get there.
I wouldn't want to be one of the first colonists, that's for sure.
Oh, no.
That sounds awful. Could you imagine, like, tears or leaks or something in the halls and it just, patch it up?
Nah, and maybe once it's established pretty good.
Yeah. But Mars would be kind of cool. The moon, like, I don't know. That's
It's just a
mainly,
moon. God.
it's, like, I mean, the moon's kind of cool, but there's a whole lot of nothing there,
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, at least the Mars, there's possibility of, like, water. It'd be more interesting to actually, discover just different planets versus a moon's just kind of a rock floating around,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying the moon wouldn't be cool. I'm just saying Mars would be cooler.
Oh, it definitely would be.
Although I do like those games that let you like do other planet simulations and stuff. I think there's like a moon based one I used to play, and that was a lot of fun. Just like planning everything out, having those big old domes and everything. I could see the moon being a nice little space hub. Like basically like a gas station. Like, I need to fill up. Okay, we'll go to the moon real quick.
Yeah, stop at the moon real quick.
Yeah. I wonder,
once space travel is like hardcore and like normal, it's gonna be like on Futurama where like the moon's just like a park.
Yeah.
It's got like crappy roller coasters and one of those stupid history rides.
Oh. Am I pronouncing that right? Celine?
Celine Dion?
Celine? No, our moon's name.
Oh, the moon.
Right? I was just curious. I'm like, have we given the moon a name? I think it's Selene. It's Selene. It's moon. Every natural satellite is identified with mythological figure.
Oh yeah, Luna, Celine, poetic. Cynthia, poetic. Luna, Selenian.
It's just moon.
Earth 1. Full moon seen from Earth. Designation Earth 1. Alternative names Luna, Selene, or Cynthia. Or Luna, Selene, Cynthia.
Oh, she's got a cute name. That's interesting. Yeah, I would definitely go to the moon before I go to Mars. And that's just because the trip to Mars would be freaking ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a long trip.
Like, you got to be like full on dedicated at that point. Like that's a deployment right there.
Yeah,
and you thought deployments in guitar were boring. Oh man, let me try.
I mean, I would be bored. I would be bored on just a trip to the freaking space station. Like 20 some hours, like just strapped in, just like.
Can I get up? Yeah.
So boring. I mean, like, sure, like the first, like, that first hour was just gonna be so adrenaline. Because you just lift it off, and then it's gonna be like a couple minutes of like, oh wow, I'm in space. Look at all this, and you're like, okay, this is boring. This is boring.
You probably like good for 2 hours, and then you're just like, I don't know.
I've already seen space. This is dumb now.
It'd be kind of okay. I thought about this. It'd be really hard to pee in your suit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I see this strapped down, and they're like, oh yeah, you just pee in your suit. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. Like I gotta hold. I gotta like get my position.
I would be like holding it. Like I would be uncomfortable peeing. Be like, I really don't want to pee my pants. Like, there's like no like toilet or nothing. Like I don't want to pee my pants.
That'd be really hard to like convince yourself just do it.
Yeah. It's like, okay, Thomas, you have to pee. Like, no, I don't want to.
I don't want to pee myself.
I'd have to like go through intensive training just to like learn how to pee my pants, I guess, for a space
Yeah.
launch.
All right,
Be like,
now you got
that'd be like the
peeing
hardest
down.
point. Be like,
Now you got to
you
poop.
can handle the G-force just fine. Everything else is great, but like, bro, you gotta learn how to pee your pants. It's
You're
like I go through like one of those checklists. Like, okay, mentally good, physically good, G-force stability, great. He can eat nasty food, cool. Will not pee his pants.
nope.
Failed.
You can't have your bladder busting on you. Oh shit! Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Uh,
They gotta fix it.
yeah.
Although they were talking about doing commercial flight kind of things,
Hmm.
where you're doing like basically a commercial flight up high, and then when it gets to a certain height, launches off a rocket at that point.
Hmm.
Which that'd be more comfortable, I think. So I can walk around the cabin a little bit. Like, yeah, this is great. A certain altitude, you need to wear a mask.
Now, wasn't he trying? Wasn't they trying to make it something where like basically rockets to get you, like instead of planes, rockets?
Oh, you talking about like for air travel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So basically, you get to your location in like minutes.
which would be legit.
Oh yeah.
They're like teleportation. Nah, how about rockets?
Yeah.
I can.
You see the way they completed his tunnel?
The boring tunnel.
Yeah.
I don't know if he
Boring
completed it. I know they did have a test run.
I saw something. I was reading something about it. Like Jay Leno rode through it.
So this is actually kind of the most exciting part about going to other planets and moons and stuff is being able to start from scratch, build a city from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Because like right now, I feel like we're kind of trying to work on the boundaries of what we currently build, and we're like, well, we can't do that because we already got like 50 buildings over here, and we have to tear them all down if we want to do something cool like this.
It's like Sim City all over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess he did finish building the one in Las Vegas tunnel.
Yeah. So it's the second tunnel they've built underneath Las Vegas.
That's crazy. I did see the one where he did take. Oh yeah, yeah, that one. I did see that one where he brought the Tesla truck down underneath.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool. I was kind of. I love how he's like, I've never taken it down there. I don't know if it'll fit. Let's do it.
I don't know if it'll fit.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice to have everything in tunnels. I hate trying to like cross intersections like on foot.
Yeah.
You just don't know what people are paying attention.
Mm-mm.
Especially around those turn lanes, you're just like, are you gonna let me go? A lot of times they don't. At least around here they don't. They're just like, oh, right in front of you. Like, I need to go that way. You need to stop and let me cross.
Yeah, people don't know how to drive around here. Or anywhere, exactly. People just don't know how to drive or don't pay attention enough.
They're too distracted by their cellular devices.
That's why we need smart cars.
Yeah. Yeah, not dumb cars.
Yeah, we need smart cars.
Self-driving.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's funny too because like airplanes, a lot of autopilot. Spaceships are about autopilot now at this point. Cars, they're still getting there. Still getting there. I don't know. It was definitely it was super exciting though to see everything happen though.
Mm-hmm.
The wifey had no clue why it was a big moment though. It's like you don't
Right.
know you don't know why this is a big deal, do you? She's like, nope. I'm like, oh, well, let me explain to you.
Get learned today.
It's a big
be
deal.
cool to be able to see that like live though, like in person.
Oh
launch.
yeah,
I think that'd be so cool.
that'd be intense. I'm like, oh shoot, I don't know.
To be like that little front row, like in there though, too. Like, not like standing way out back where you can see it. No, I want to be like in that little bunker right there. That's where I want to be. I want to be like front row as you can get without dying view of the rocket launch.
Did you know like a lot of that stuff that comes off isn't like smoke, is like vapor and steam?
Yeah.
I learned about that recently. I was like, oh, what do you know? Jeez, there's a fly around here. It's driving me nuts. No,
Not here.
I was just like, not on your side.
They're flying here. Where? I'll smack that guy down.
I gotta stop drinking coffee. It's been drying out my throat. I've been like getting coughing right afterwards.
Are you sure it's not the coronavirus?
I'm sure, because literally I'll be good, and then I'll drink my coffee, and then like 30 minutes later, my throat starts getting all dry, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know what. Maybe I got bad coffee. I don't know.
It might be.
That or I got crappy water. Maybe I got crappy water.
Who knows?
Just something I noticed recently. I'm like, man, why am I so coughing so much after drinking coffee? So every time I drink coffee, like afterwards, like, whatever. Before, good go. But nah, shortly after, ain't happening. Man, we don't have anybody on our chat. I'm bummed out.
Everyone's just ignoring us.
Yeah, that's all good. To be fair, we weren't really late, but we were boring to begin with.
Yeah. There was 2 viewers at one point.
There was 2? Was it you and I?
Mm-hmm. No.
Might have been you and I.
It was before you were watching it.
Oh, okay.
And I jumped on. There was already 2 viewers.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they're just quiet.
No, we just bored everybody with us struggling
Space
to
talk,
begin with.
being nerdy about space. Or yeah, struggling to get this to work right. Yeah.
Oh. You think Mars will have a bunch of people on it, or do you think it'll just be full of robots?
That's a tough question to answer. Because it depends on how livable Mars actually is once we get there.
Yeah. Like when
I
we
imagine they
start...
could probably do something cool, like if anything, make it like, everyone's talking about like all the production stuff's gonna end up being robotic soon anyways. Well, what if we take all that pollution from that production, go up to Mars with robots, have a couple people go up there here and there, just maintenance and whatnot.
Yeah.
So basically, all of our construction crap that's going to use all that toxins and whatever. Let's keep the Earth good, but let's go screw up Mars with all our pollution from our, and then they can just like face it back to Earth. Like, bam.
Well,
there we go.
There was talks of if we send people to Mars, we essentially will be bringing all the bacteria from Earth to Mars. Crazy. Like, what if they're like, you know what? We'd send like one group of people to kind of establish things, and they're like, do we really want to corrupt Mars? Like, nah, we'll make a robot settlement here.
Yeah. Well, then, yeah, like, it'd be interesting. So, like, the stuff we would bring, but then there's the stuff that's on Mars that we have not been exposed to yet.
Have we not?
Well, there could be, maybe
well,
there's
I mean, like,
things like stuff there, bacteria or this and that we've never even experienced.
Oh, we never brought back any samples, did we?
No, we just had the rover up there exploring.
Okay, I couldn't remember if we brought back samples or not.
Oh, we just had that little dude exploring there,
like
taking pictures and whatnot.
If we did bring back, I bet you some of those rocks are worth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? I'll pay $1 million for that rock. Yeah,
I'm sure somebody would.
50 years from now, they look at them like, why the fuck did you pay $1 million for a rock? Yeah. It's funny because, like, with this whole space travel going and the TV show Space Force, I've been trying to figure out what is a military space agency like. Is it full of astronauts, or are they just people who manage, like, I don't know.
It'd probably be like a couple of astronauts, but mostly like, it'd have to be astronauts. It'd have to be people that are ready to go to space.
That's what I would think, so, like, but do we really need people up there?
Military grade astronauts, just in case. We'd have to have like spaceships with rocket launchers and whatnot on them too. Like, get ready for Space Wars.
Maybe Space Force
is that just... are really just going to be like a bunch of nerds, like high tech nerds. Making sure like the satellites are good,
Yeah, but it's
probably just a bunch of nerds.
I mean, the Air Force already does that, right?
But now, we got all this stuff in space, satellites and all that. We want to protect the satellites.
Or maybe the military people are going to be like, maybe they're just going to be people on the moon, like just military people with laser guns. Pew-pew.
Oh, you mean the secret confidential Air Force or moon base that's already there, filled with a bunch of moon Space astronauts.
There is a moon maps, which I've been waiting for Google Earth to come up with moon. Actually, they do have a moon map, but like on the app itself, you know, like Google Earth has like you can look at Earth.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to bring on the moon one. I know they have a map of the moon, but be like legit if you can actually do a 3D view on your phone. Oh, jeez, it's so cool. Yeah, so just get on Google Maps. You can find it, man. Here, I want to show the chat for a second. I'm going to show the chat.
Oh, Google's been up there already.
There it is. Up. There it is. There's a map of the moon. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, moons. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, so it's not like a full-on Earth thing, but still. View moon with Google Earth. What? Why is that not on my phone? I could have swore the other day I was trying to find it on my phone. I couldn't find it. I was really bummed out. But it'd be kind of cool, though. Okay, so question. This has actually been like a thing that I've been trying to figure out.
Okay.
Let's say you live on Mars, right? And you want to send a text message to Earth. How are they going to do that?
Well, they'd have to put one of those COVID releasing 5G towers on the moon.
Like,
It'd probably have to be like satellites sort of along the way to bounce off the signals.
Right, but like, do you know how far away Mars is?
I mean, like 150 to 300 days.
Right. But like, if I remember correctly, even
spaceship?
going at the speed of light, it's gonna take a couple seconds. Like, versus like here, it's just it's pretty instantaneous and fast. Like,
We'd have to have like an array, like a huge line of satellites. But due to orbits and whatnot, we'd have to like have them all chained together. Well, I mean, what they have the freaking they were getting the camera pictures from the dude on Mars, the little robot on Mars.
Okay. A light shining from the surface of Mars would take the following amount of time to reach Earth. A little over 3 minutes. So you gotta think, if you're trying to send or do a video chat and do text messages, you're gonna have a 3-minute lag or delay, I mean, like a rover, it's fine because you could just kind of move and then you have to make adjustments. It'll just be a little on the slow side, but like for certain things like video chat and like text messaging, man, that'd be quite the delay. What?
Okay, well, I could wait 3 minutes, but yeah, that's a long delay. I was gonna try to wait 3 minutes to reply to that, but I was like, that's just sort of too quiet there.
It's too quiet. It's a long time.
Like I wasn't even a minute in.
Shit. Yeah. I remember I looked into it once and I was like, geez, because that's at the speed of light. That's like the fastest that we know we can go. So we would be kind of going back a little bit in time, like a little back in the Stone Age.
Oh my god, 3-minute reply? God.
Oh man, why can't they just live here? It'd be so much faster to text each other. Yeah. Things that we take for granted would be a little different. I don't know. I mean, like you said, they do communicate to the rovers, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't comprehend it.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like way more brain work in there than I have, so.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's the only thing that I can just see happening a lot as we get more into space travel, like these time delays. I made a tweet. I was kind of making fun of it. I was like, 5G? Psh, 5G, that sucks. How about 6G? Quantum tunnel the signal straight to your device.
Yes.
So it's like,
get the text before they even send it.
Yeah. I mean, kinda. That is kind of a thing now. It's real-time text. I think it's what they call it.
Yeah.
So as you're texting it, they can see the words you're putting in, and then they can see you backspace before you hit send.
Oh
It's
man, that caused so many issues.
it's part of the phone app.
Uh,
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I was kind of messing with it with Vanessa because I was like, "What the hell is this?" So I clicked on it, and like the chat came up, and we were talking on the phone. I'm like, okay, and then I was sitting there messing with it. And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. Why do I have to be on the phone? Like, why do I have to be on a call while texting? Like, what? In what instance would I want to text and talk to you on the phone at the same time?"
yeah, that makes no sense. It's
It's
like one or the other, yo. One or the other.
I mean, maybe you just want to send a secret message, something dirty.
You
You're
never
talking.
know.
There's people in the room like, I'm just gonna send something real quick. Yeah, you got my reply, right? Yeah, you got it. This is a cool
You get that
idea
text.
though. Backspace. Get rid of that real quick.
Right. Definitely interesting to see what comes out of this space launch that happened yesterday.
Yeah. And I know the military is gonna be paying SpaceX to do a bunch more missions and stuff. Maybe I should join the Space Force. Maybe I'll meet Elon Musk or something.
Hey, there we go.
But like, yeah, we're gonna go to SpaceX and we're gonna go launch and blah blah. Oh, really? Oh, okay then. Nah.
110 days on the space station. I got this.
Dude, it's so crazy because I've been watching like videos talking about preparations and stuff, and like like they have to make sure there's like no dust particles and stuff because once you're free floating, that stuff is all up in the air and yeah, and then like you can't use graphite pencils and you have to have special pens because it will just literally leak out and be in the air. Like, oh man, that'd be crazy.
It is. Yeah. And like, yeah, they have like. It's cool to watch like all the water and stuff float around, like they're trying to eat and stuff, with the stuff just floating.
But to actually deal with it on a daily basis, you'd probably be pissy. Like, and then when you eat, since you don't have gravity working with you to get it down, it doesn't go down the normal way. It'd just be so weird. Everything just be weird.
Be like an interesting experience.
I heard sleeping's pretty good.
Don't they have like zero gravity like machines?
I don't think so yet. You mean like actual like artificial gravity kind of thing?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I know it's been a big idea, but artificial gravity. Yeah, I don't know. There's been talks. They use the centrifugal force kind of thing going, but I don't know how good that is. I don't know if it's like the real thing at all.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, it would help. I think it's mainly like a science fiction thing. I think that's the big issue. It's just gravity. Like our bodies are built to work with gravity. Once you don't have gravity, things don't operate normally. Your blood doesn't flow through your body correctly. What?
Well, it looks like there is a zero-G experience thing. Some place actually does that. It's expensive though.
Oh, that okay.
5,400 plus 5% tax for one seat on a weightless flight.
Oh yeah, that's when they
For,
like drop
30
you out of the
seconds.
sky for a bit.
For 30 seconds.
Jeez, that'd be crazy. It'd be quite the 30 seconds. Like, all right, guys, you need to buckle up because it's about to stop. Yeah.
That is obnoxious.
Yeah, because what is it? The plane does like a drop or something to experience it or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I just realized I am blown the frick out. This is gonna be a terrible episode.
Oh.
Oh. Oh well.
All right, thank you for enjoying the podcast, because I know you did. Now go ahead and go to www.brothersbylawproductions.com. That's our fancy, cool website. In that website, you can find links to our merchandise. Currently is Amazon. You can find links to our latest YouTube videos. I try to keep that updated with new videos. And we have all the places you can find the podcast, as well as all our social media links. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all that good stuff. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe to all of those.
And if you want to help us out, we have a Patreon as well, a $5 tier, which includes a Discord, a video, and a personal email, and a shout out on our episodes. A $10 tier, which includes all that, plus a t-shirt. And if you are feeling extra frisky with your money, you can give us a $20, and you'll get a plaque signed by us, as well as access to our Discord, a video, and an email with a shout out.
Go ahead, check us out. Thank you for watching.